Hey guys. Hey Cheryl. Hey Arlie. Hey haha. All right. Let's see. We were right here. Yeah. 일찍 왔구나. Yeah. Hey Saint. Okay, so this was our sentence. 그 뒤 after that. 한경태 씨는 한경태의 죄책감. So feeling of guilt. 가지며. So he had a feeling of guilt and 살아왔다. So he lived this whole time with a feeling of guilt. After that. 그건 죽은 대학생에 대한 죄책감이 아니었다. But it wasn't a guilt for about the dead student. Okay. 오로지 자신이 구하려던 딸이 되려 아버지 없이 7년간 힘겹게 살아온 것에 대한 죄책감이었다. It was actually a guilt about having lived for it was about his daughter, on the other hand, rather having to live difficultly for 7 years without her father, the daughter who he himself had saved. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 출소한 한경태 씨는 모든 것을 포기한 채 오직 한세의 뒷바라지를 위해 자신의 인생을 바쳐왔고, so he left his whole life in order to support. Hold on. I'm actually not sure about this. Yeah. Okay. To support his daughter, having given up everything himself. 출소하다, and I don't know 출소하다. Oh, 출소, to be discharged. So after he was discharged, he basically dedicated his entire life in order to help support only his daughter and giving up everything else. So long. Okay, there we go. Oh, YouTube recommended? That's interesting. Are you subscribed to me? 한세희 씨가 사법고시를 합격한 날, the day that she had passed her, I guess this would be officer test. Law test, okay, yeah. Bar exam, that's a better word. Law test, yeah, I passed the law test. That's what you call the bar. Okay, bar exam. So the day she passed the bar, because she's a detective. 한경태 씨는 처음으로 한세희에게 눈물을 보였다. 한경태, so her father, for the first time, showed his daughter 한세희 tears, basically cried. 두 부녀는 서로를 부둥켜 안았다. 부둥켜. This is, oh my gosh. Whenever the characters are talking, you notice we'll get like very few new words, but whenever it's like some narration of a story, sometimes we get these stories, it's like every sentence there will be some word I don't know. So I don't know 부둥키다. I'm glad it has to do with hugging, but I'm not sure exactly how. Clutch. Okay, clutching. So the basically father and the daughter were holding each other tight. Okay. Yeah, whenever they use the fancy words, we don't really get very far in the game. Like last time, we didn't get very far either because she started telling the story. Really quickly, we get up to 20 sentences, and then I don't want to go beyond there. It's just too stressful to try to cram more than that per day. You understood that sentence? Nice. Awesome. 모든 고통이 끝났다고 생각했다. And they thought that everything was over. Basically, every suffering was now over. So they thought everything was over then. 머지않아 닥칠 또 다른 풍파를 그때 부녀는 예상하지 못했다. However, they could not predict. The father and daughter could not predict, though, at that time the storm, one more storm that was not too far off. Right? That was soon approaching. Yeah, let's see. Yes. Okay. That was a hard sentence, but we got it.
내가 왜 변호사가 됐는지 알아?
Do you know why I became a lawyer? See, when people say, like when they talk, people don't talk like that. They talk like this. But when he starts writing, it's like, then they could have never possibly forecasted the current coming wave which would set before them. Like, no one talks like that. Anyway, do you know why I became a lawyer? 나는 대답하지 않고 한세이를 물끄러미 바라봤다. Ah, 물끄러미. I got this word before. We learned this word from this game, actually. Anyway, I didn't answer her, and I just stared at her. 물끄러미. Is this... I think it's blankly. If I get it, I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look it up. Yes, blankly. Okay. 물끄러미 바라봤다. Okay. Phew. See, I was worried. I like when if I don't know a word, it's fine, but then I write it down. I like when I don't have to write it down a second or a third time. 물끄러미 바라봤다. So I stared blankly at her.
아버지 같은 억울한 사람이 없었으면 하는 바람에서였어.
Well, it was from the desire. This is not param wind. This is param as parada for desire. It was out of the desire of hoping that there would never be any sort of but this really means unfair, but this would be like treated unfairly. So hoping that there would never be someone else treated unfairly like my father again. Like that. Yeah.
단 한 명이라도 내 힘으로 구할 수 있다면.
If I could save them myself, even one person, even just one person.
그래서 아버지 같은 사람이 또 나오는 걸 막을 수 있다면.
If I can just stop one more person like my father coming out, as in there being, if I could stop there being just one more person like who's like my father, as in my father's situation.
오직 그걸 바라보며 살아왔는데.
That's how I've been living, hoping just for that one thing. 그런데 또 같은 일을 겪고 말았다는 건가? But then did she end up experiencing the same thing again? Has she? Yeah, I guess so, because her dad's now, again, her dad is being suspected of murder again. So yeah, that's right. I was trying to remember how the story went. So her dad originally, that's what happened, the story she shared. The dad went to jail for 7 years from killing a student who was trying to attack her. So he went to jail. And then again, when his business partner disappeared and they found blood on a knife in a forest, then it was his knife. Then they suspected her dad again. So yeah, I guess so.
세상에 준성 씨 같은 언론인들이 많았다면
If there were more people more journalists who are like you in this world, well then...
우리 아버지가 또 이런 아픔을 겪지 않았을 텐데 말이야.
What I'm saying is then my father wouldn't have experienced this kind of pain. 구해주다, 살려주다. 구해주다 is to rescue. 구하다 means to rescue or to save. 살리다 literally is a causative verb. It means to let live. Or, well, to make live, but to let live. So are you letting someone live, saving them, or are you rescuing them out of harm's way? 구해주다. That's the difference. Is the music loud? I don't think so. Let me check. A little bit. If you think it's too loud, I can turn it down. I'll just turn it back. Okay.
그렇지?
But I'll turn it back up when we get to that music. 그렇지, right? 나 같은 언론인이라. She's saying, you know, someone like me, and it's in red, so I'm kind of like, really, like me? Someone like me? Like I don't believe it. Like I don't think so. Anyway. 나는 거기에 대해 아무 말도 하지 못하고 고개를 숙여버렸다. I couldn't say anything about that though, and I just, you know, kind of lowered my head, you know, like I'm thinking or feeling sad or something like that. He accidentally killed. Why would that? No, that couldn't be related to this. I don't think so. 그렇게 우리 둘은 잠시 동안 말이 없었다. And then that's how we were just for a moment. We momentarily both were like that without talking. So we both were just kind of silent, basically. 폐가의 벽을 타고 가는 바람 소리만이 그 정막을 채워줄 뿐이었다. 정막. Silence? I think, yeah. Yeah, quietness. Okay. The only thing that kind of took up, that kind of filled that silence. 채우다 is like to fill up or like to, okay, let's just say to, the only thing that would interrupt that silence was the sound of the wind going against the walls of the abandoned house. Let me write down 정막, because yeah, quietness. I knew that word from something else, but not that specific word, but there's a similar word. 일단 가자. Okay, first of all, let's just go. 나는 몸을 일으키며 말했다. I spoke while standing up.
어딜? 아직 미사 안 끝났는데?
To where? They haven't finished their mass yet. 말고, not that. 나는 계속해서 모른 척하는 한세이를 물끄러미 바라보다가, so I kept staring blankly at 한세이, who was acting like she didn't know. What is it that she doesn't know? So Hansei here is pretending that she doesn't know something. What was it that she's pretending she doesn't know? So anyway, while I was staring blankly at Hansei, who's still pretending like she didn't know, 이윽고 한세의 발목을 손가락으로 가리켰다. Oh, okay, that's what we're talking about. Then I eventually, though, I pointed to her ankle with my finger. 그냥 둘 거야? Are you just going to leave it like that? Your ankle. 의외로 한세이는 당황하거나 하진 않는다. Although unexpectedly, she's not acting surprised. She's not like at a loss for words or anything, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did I say that? I said unexpectedly. What did I say? Anyway, that's what I meant. 어쩌면 딱히 숨길 생각은 아니었을까? Maybe perhaps she wasn't really even trying to hide it? 대신 한세이는 의문이 풀리지 않은 얼굴로 날 바라봤다. However, instead though, she was staring at me with an expression that showed she still has questions. She still looked confused though.
그래서 어딜 가자고?
So go where? 아파? Does it hurt?
조금.
A little bit. So yeah, she gave you, okay, fine, go where? 나는 잠시 손을 멈췄다. So I stopped moving my hands for a bit. Well, stop moving my hands, whatever. I don't really get that. 손을 멈추다, stop your hands. Is this any other expression? Did I misread that? Let me check. No, it is 멈추다. Okay. Yeah, I put my hands down. But sure. I don't get that. 한세희 숙소까지는 어떻게 오긴 했는데 somehow we were able to come to 한세희's room. Yeah, because I'm like, this looks like her room, although we've never been inside of it yet. 한세희 발목은 예상보다 더 심하게 부어 있었다. And 한세희's ankle was swollen much more than expected. Yeah, it's about to get... This isn't so much romantic music, it's just emotional music. It doesn't have to be romance. It's also the romance music, but it's just kind of both. Any sort of emotion. 이 꼴로 용케 잘도 돌아다녔다 싶을 정도다. I'm wondering though, why did she have to... 용케. I know this one. But I don't, because I can't remember it. Yeah. Here we go. I was thinking though, wow, it's incredible though that she was still able to go around like this. There we go. 용케 is when you do something really difficult. I have it in my Anki deck. I think I have one sentence for it, but I'll have to check. I'll put another one in there. 아니, 잘 돌아다녔기에 이 모양까지 된 거겠지. No, though the reason that it's become like this is because she was just going around everywhere. So I'm like surprised, like, wow, she's really like, it's crazy how she's still going around like this, but I'm thinking, nah, that's probably the reason why it ended up like this. So swollen. 늘 가지고 다녔던 구급 용품으로 응급 처치는 하겠지만, okay, let me reread that. I totally mangled that. 가장 필요한 건 휴식이었다. Okay, so 늘 가지고 다녔던 구급 용품으로 응급 처치는 하겠지만, I'm going to take care of this, with some emergency supplies that I have that I always carry around, but what she needs most right now is just rest. 나는 한세희 발목에 다시 조심스레 붕대를 감았다. I carefully wrapped a bandage I have around her ankle. So remember, we have some medical supplies. We used it for Cheishiri first before we found out that she's actually a witch. 아까보다 조금 힘을 뺐다. It was a little bit lighter. Less strength than before. I was using less strength than before. What would that be? Like I'm not putting it on so hard. Right? Yeah. No, she was. 나는 한세. Wait. 나는. Okay, no, it would be I. Okay, yeah.
원래
like, that was weird.
이런 걸 들고 다녀?
Do you normally carry this kind of thing around? Yes, I do. 현장에서 자주 일하다 보니까 챙겨 다니는 게 편하더라고. It's convenient to carry it around because normally, I'm working on crime scenes anyway. 결코. Yeah, the 코 is 하고. It's just a shortened version of 하고. You don't really need to know that because none of the words are used that way anymore. So it would be 용하게, 결하고, but it's not used that way anymore. Anytime you see 코, it's 하고. Anytime you see 케, it's 하게. Anytime you see 치, it's 하지. There's a few words like that. There's a couple more I can't think of right now. Yeah. Ice, have her elevate and no, it's a video game. She's good with this bandage. That's all we need.
고생하네.
Wow, it's literally it's you are suffering, you are having a hard time. I'm trying to think. I think just thank you, like for your hard work. It must be difficult for you. That looks hard. Something like that. Looks difficult. That looks hard. News Trace가 그런 프로야. You know, News Trace, the TV show that I work on. Yeah, it's that kind of program. 그런 program, but we just say pro. News Trace is that kind of program. Did I say pro? News Trace is that kind of program. I never know what I'm saying in English because, like, if I'm reading the sentence, my brain has to quickly switch back and forth between Korean, so sometimes it gets messed up, and I'll, like, say something in English while I'm reading the Korean, and then later think about it, I'm like, what did I say? That made no sense. 고생하고 그러고, you know, just, you know, it's hard work, and, you know, 그 결과가 항상 최선은 아니지만, you know, it's not really the most, it's not really the it's not really always, I don't always get the best results, but 우린 적어도 최선을 추구하면서 일하고 있어. We're always working though, trying to go after the best, you know, the best things, to do our best. 나는 거기까지 말하고 입을 다물어 버렸다. That's all I said though, and then I closed my mouth, and then I stopped talking. 평소 버릇처럼 뉴스트레이스의 PD로서의 자부심을 늘어놓았지만 I've gained some more self-confidence as the producer of News Trace, and it's 평소 버릇처럼. It's kind of becoming like a habit. I've gotten more, I've gained a lot of kind of like a habit. I've been gaining a lot of pride for myself as a producer of News Trace, but 스스로에 대한 부끄러움이 내 입을 다시 막아버린 거다. But this embarrassment, the shyness has caused me to keep my mouth shut though. Like I feel embarrassed and shy though about it, so that's what made me close my mouth and stop talking. 다 됐어? Okay, it's all done. You don't move. Why would you like, oh, thanks for bandaging it. Let me just like dance around my room right now. Like, yeah, 아직 움직이지 마. Yeah, hey, don't move yet. Yeah. 봉택, 감자마자 그러면 무슨 소용이냐? What use is it if you just go like doing that as soon as I wrap the bandage around it? So I've just put the bandage on it. Like, what are you doing that? It's a waste of your energy.
고마워.
Thanks. 어째 민망해지는군. I'm feeling like a bit sensitive, a bit shy. We'll say that. It's not really shy, but like sensitive. 나는 헛기침을 하며 몸을 일으켰다. I let out kind of like a fake cough, like, and I stood up. 혹시나 해서 말하는데 발목 그거 치료된 거 아니다? Just letting you know, but it's that your ankle is not cured. Your ankle's not fixed, you know. 성당 집무실은 내가 찾아볼 테니까 I'll find out an office that I'll find the that what do you call the Catholic the Catholic buildings, not the churches. What do you call those? You know what I'm talking about, the big Catholic temple churches things. Anyway, I'll find the office in that building, so you stay put and rest. Not a church, no, the big buildings.
알았어.
Cathedral, that's the word, cathedral. 성당 is cathedral. I was like, I couldn't think of the word. I just knew it's the Catholic word for the church, 성당. Okay, so we're gonna go find the office that the guy's working in, and she's gonna stay here and rest.
미안. 자꾸 짐이 되는 것 같네.
Sorry, I keep feeling like I'm becoming a burden to you. Like I'm holding you down. 그걸 이제 알았어? You just figured that out now? Where's teasing her?
그랬어.
I was 해본 말이야. You know, just saying. 나는 한세희 특유의 심드렁한 말투를 흉내내며 말했다. I was trying to impersonate 한세희's peculiar style of speaking. 심드렁하다. I wrote this out already. Is that like not caring? Yeah, uninterested. That's right. I tried to mimic her kind of uncaring style of speaking, her like flat style of speaking. She actually changed. She's like, you know, more nice and more expressive to us. But most of the game, though, for like our first 3 meetings with her, she was like really like not too kind to us. I'll put this in the Anki deck again. Monotone? It's not monotone. It's just like you're not interested in something. Like carefree, not carefree. You don't care, that sort of thing. A neighbor says indisposed, but I'm trying to think if there's a better way of... Anyway, I'll figure it out for a better English translation. Non-callous. Yeah, non-callous. That was the word I was kind of like thinking of, but I couldn't come up with.
죽는다.
Hey, you're gonna die. Basically, like, don't do that. I'm gonna kill you. But it's joking. Like, if you keep doing that, if you treat me like that, you're gonna die. Like, hey, don't you dare. That sort of meaning. 말을 그렇게 하지만 다소 어두웠던 한세의 분위기가 조금 밝아진다. You know, although she's speaking in this manner, although she's talking like this, the atmosphere, literally the atmosphere around her, so her personality, which was a bit dark, has now kind of brightened a bit. So now she seems a little bit brighter than before. 그 모습을 보니 나도 마음이 좀 놓인다. Seeing her like this, I also kind of feel a little bit relaxed, a little bit at ease. 그럼 가볼게. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. 어디 가지 말고 방에만 있어. Don't go anywhere, just stay in your room.
조심해, 준성 씨.
Be careful.
조금 이상하다 싶으면 바로 도망쳐. 알겠지?
If you think something's a bit strange, just run away right away. Okay? 걱정이 가득한 한세의 목소리에 나는 고개를 끄덕이는 것으로 대답을 대신했다. So I gave her a reply instead of saying something. I just gave her a reply by kind of nodding my head a bit. And her voice was full of worry. So Hansei's voice, which was full of worry, I heard what she said, and instead of replying, I just gave a head nod. 여관 복도를 나와 걸으며, so I was walking outside of the walking out into the inn's hallway. 나는 한세이와의 만남을 돌아봤다. And I thought back on the meeting with Hansei. Right? Right? Yeah. 너무 많은 게 한 번에 들이밀어진 느낌이다. I kind of feel like I'm being 들이밀다. I got that word like 2 times ago. I'll put it in again. Is that like pushed? Yeah, it is pushed. It's thrusted. Okay. It feels like I've been like 2 things have been pushed at me at once. Sorry, not 2 things. Too many things. Want to see the witch? Oh, 채실이. Yeah, we're not going to meet her again. She's totally a witch. 관리 부재에 대한 이야기도 그렇고, not just the story about, not just what we're talking about with the manager guy, which we're going to go see, but also 한세의 과거도 그렇고, the past of 한세희, her past, as well as 한세희가 날 어떤 시선으로 바라보고 있는지에 대한 것도 그렇다, and also about the way that she sees me. We'll translate that literally. In what sort of sight is she looking at me? But basically the way she sees me. 어떤 시선으로 바라보고 있는지. 한세희는 내가 어떠한 사명감을 가지고 이 사건에 매달리고 있다고 생각한 것 같다. I think that she thought that I am caught up in this sort of situation and I have some sort of 사명감, some sort of feeling of sense of duty. So I think she thought that I'm getting involved in this case because of some sort of sense of duty. But that's not really true. We're here because we're stuck here, and we really have to get out of here with the right human, or we're going to be stuck here. So. 사명. Okay, I should have gotten that. Yeah, 사명 is like some sort of duty by itself. So 사명감. 하지만 지금은 물론이고, but of course 이 말에 오기 전 나조차 정말로 그러했는가를 돌이켜보면 솔직히 자신은 없다. Actually though, if I kind of look back on the right now of course, but before I came to this town, even I don't really know if I was really like that. If I think I'm just gonna look this up as a set. 겨보다 as one piece. Yeah, look back. Okay, it is look back. All right. Okay. I had to read it again a second time without thinking of English to get it. Before I came to this village, though, if I look back before I came to this village, I don't really have any confidence that I would have been like that. And of course right now. So like, no, I'm not really here because I feel responsibility or I feel some sense of duty to help her. It's just because I'm stuck here. 공익을 위한다는 자기 체면을 걸며 self-hypnosis for the purpose of 공익. Is that for the benefit of everyone? Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, public interest. Okay. 실은 내 자신만을 위해 사건을 피해치진 않았는가? Gosh, I hate these long sentences with a comma. Sorry, 파해지진 않았는가? Just digging up, maybe I've just dug up some sort of case that's only for myself in actuality, while hypnotizing myself that it's for the public good. So I'm just kind of convincing myself that I'm doing this for everyone. I'm doing this to help out. But actually, it's just, I'm only digging up these cases. Maybe I'm only digging up these cases only for myself. 그것이 실패한 후에 오직 내 개인의 실패를 만회하기 위해서 움직이지 않았는가? 만회. Yeah, that's right. To regain, to recover, redeem. maybe I wasn't even doing anything. 그것이 실패한 후에 오직 내 개인의 실패를 만회하기 위해서 움직이지 않았는가. This is all one long sentence, and it's still not even finished. And then after those things had failed, I wouldn't have done anything. Literally, I didn't move. For the purpose of redeeming my own mistakes. So that would be, I wasn't gonna do anything in order to redeem my own. Gosh. Hold on, let me read this so I can get the context better again. In Korean. Sorry, one sec. Oh, back up here. Okay. And then after that had failed, perhaps I wouldn't have even done anything in order to redeem my own mistakes. But I'm not quite sure the context of it. Let me get the next one and then I'll go back up. 오만호 기자의 성공을 부러워하면서도 it's still part of the same sentence. Yeah, it's a really long thought. It's like, gosh, just stop. No one wants to hear your long thoughts like this. Because we can't. I'm trying to get the context to translate this into English. Oh, yeah, okay, so maybe I wouldn't have done anything in order to redeem my own mistakes, even after that had failed. What is it that had failed? I guess maybe hypnotizing myself? Okay, yeah, I'm trying to think what is it that failed. So I guess, and after that failed even, so I wasn't able to convince myself that I was doing this for the common good. I was doing this for other people. Even after that, though, I wouldn't have done anything, though, even in order to redeem my own mistakes. Or no. We still need more context before I can, because the ending here, 안하는가, maybe I didn't do anything to redeem my own mistakes, and there's going to be something else, and I can't guess what it is right now. Maybe while being jealous, though, of 오만호, the reporter 오만호's success, 정작 그 기사들의 파급력. I don't know this. I guess impact. So the impact of those articles. Yeah, in reality, though, the impact of those articles was 누구를 상처 입힐 가능성에 대해 단 한 번이라도 고민해 봤는가? Again, another like, stop it! Just finish your sentence. So I was worried about maybe perhaps even one time if there was a possibility of hurting someone, but through the impact of the articles, while I was also jealous of 오만호 reporter's success. Maybe I didn't even do anything in order to redeem my own mistakes, even after I had failed at hypnotizing myself, while I was hypnotizing myself in order to and thinking that all of the things I'm doing are just for the purpose of the common good to help other people, but in fact I didn't actually have any confidence in myself, and in reality all I was doing was just digging up cases for my own purposes. And before I even came to this, like, this is all one thought. I'm gonna write down this part though, because I didn't know 파급력, so impact. Maybe I should put this whole thing into a image and be like, hey Nika. Nah, that would be mean. Not really mad though, I'm just frustrated because it's like it's just like, it's like a rambling thought. Come on, didn't you guys think that people trying to learn Korean are going to want to play your game too? There's like so many like typos in this game. Yeah, of course he doesn't even finish. So maybe, we'll just have to say maybe is the translation. Since we didn't finish the rest of this translation, the only thing I can translate this to in English is perhaps, 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 like that. So perhaps it was just I was digging up cases for only for myself while I was hypnotizing myself thinking that it was for everyone else's good. Now, this is not talking about this game that we're playing. I mean, this is not talking about the actions in this game. This is talking about before the game. Me as a reporter, what kind of person am I? Because she thinks I'm doing it like because I think I have a duty to do it, a sense of duty to help her. But in reality, no, I'm saying, you know, before I came to this town, I really didn't have any confidence in myself. And if I look back, I don't really think I would have done that. Also, maybe, I don't even know, perhaps I'm just digging up these cases, figuring out the stuff for my own good while hypnotizing myself that I'm just doing it for the common good. I'm trying to do it to be helpful to the world. But, you know, after failing at that hypnosis, you know, maybe I didn't do anything, thinking maybe I didn't do anything. It was just, in order to redeem my own mistakes. Or maybe I was worried that about possibly hurting someone, the possibility of possibly hurting someone even once, due to the reporters' influence of the, not the reporters, the articles. So the impact of the articles, while I was also being jealous the whole time of my seniors' Omanho success. Okay, well, you didn't miss anything, Cameron. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs that all went in order that were all part of the same thought. So yeah. 능가. Well, it has, in this purpose, it's not being used like the normal way you'd use it, but it's just a question form. Did I? It's similar to 는지, but it doesn't have to be used with 알다 or 모르다. So like whether I did this or not, if I did this. But this is just more like, did that? Was it? Like it's a past tense question, self-reflecting form. Yeah. 내 입에서 흘러나오는 나지막한 한숨이 내 스스로의 질문에 대해 대답한다. My 나지막하다. I don't know this. In a low voice. Okay, I guess low. So the low sigh that I let out answered my own question. Basically, I'm admitting to myself that no, I'm not really that good of a person. I wasn't really doing anything good. I mean, until I came to this town, I wasn't really trying to do anything either. I was just thinking about myself, only doing things for myself. I didn't really care. Because yeah, it's true. We're not really a good, especially good person. Like we're acting good in this game, in this, as this character now, when our life is on the line. And we're kind of realizing that we do care, but it's kind of like we're only caring because we were forced into it. Like we had to find out which girl's real, so we kind of learned to care for her and, you know, care about other people. But we're normally not that kind of person. 더 재볼 것도 없다. Where's Nika? I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, he's studying, so he's probably busy. Do I want to give this to you guys? Anyway, no, I don't think so. 더 재볼 것도 없다. I was thinking, that's a bit hard for this one. Anyway, there's nothing else left to think about. I'll say that. 난 한세희가 생각하는 것만큼 떳떳한 언론인이 아니다. I'm not the 떳떳하다. Are we seriously not going to get through this conversation today either? We're still in the same part. Dignified. Okay, dignified. So anyway, I'm not such a dignified reporter that Han Se-hee thinks. Yeah, we're almost out of time. I'm just going to play for another like 8 minutes. 고기를 휘휘 저으며, so I'm like shaking my head. 이번엔 사라진 젊은 신도들을 떠올린다. And then I thought again about the young religious believers, the young, what would that be? English word. I thought about the young believers, okay, who had disappeared. 이 말에서 나가기 전까지 어떻게든 그들을 찾아내고 싶다. And before I leave this village, somehow I want to be able to find them. Because yeah, all the young people disappeared. 그들이 혹시 처했을지도 모를 위험으로부터 그들을 보호해주고 싶다. I want to save them from danger that they may have gotten themselves into. 내 자신의 명예도. It's my duty. My duty, right? More really like honor. Yeah, I guess honor would be better. Anyway, it's my honor, and it's not even just trying to not fix. What's the word? I even wrote it down in English. Redeem, fix. Redeeming, I was thinking fix mistakes. And it's not even just for trying to redeem myself from the mistakes I've made. It's, you know, this is for my honor. It's not done though. 오직 그들의 안전을 위해서, but only for their safety. Actually, I'll write the rest of the sentence, or else it's going to be weird. Okay. 나는 핸드폰을 꺼내 시간을 확인했다. So I took out my cell phone and checked the time. 미사를 얼마나 하는지 모르겠지만 I don't know how long they do mass for, but 되려 그 불확실함으로, but due to that uncertainty, 지금 성당으로 가봤자, even if I went to the cathedral right now, 시간만 버릴 거라고라는 생각이 든다. I get the feeling like I'd be throwing away my time. 우선은 다른 곳으로 가서 다른 일들을 처리해야겠다. I should first go somewhere else and take care of other things to do. 아직 이 말에서 해야 할 일들이 많다. There's still lots of things I have to do in this village. I'm going quickly because I wanted to get to a save point, and yes, we hit a save point. I was like, please. 아직 시간의 여유가 있다. Okay, should I make this everyone's sentence? Is this too easy? What do you guys think? Is this too easy for an everyone sentence? Have I done this sentence before? It comes up often. I don't know if it's too easy. Okay. Cheryl says it's hard. What do you guys think? If anyone else thinks it's hard, I'll make this everyone's sentence. If you guys say we've done it before, I'll pick something else. whatever comes after this. So you guys get to pick. Do you want door number 1 or door number 2? Door number 1 is this sentence. Door number 2 will be the next sentence. Okay. We got 2 people spoken. All right, this is the sentence for everyone today. 아직 시간의 여유가 있다. I don't know what 있다 is. Yeah, ha ha ha. We spent 2 hours today doing a one-on-one session. I think I talked about 있다 for like 10 minutes of that. Yeah, she's joking. Okay. Oh, I was worried that it's going to go on the same conversation like all the way until we get to the church. The reason is, in order to get back to the place that we stopped last time, I had to go through so many options. Like, it was way back in the room. You have to pick, where do you want to search first? And I had to remember, like, in front of the house, on the road. And then I picked, okay, I'm like in front of the hotel. And then who do you want to talk to? And it's 3 options. Okay, I think I talked to the people talking first, and then I talked to the person standing. Okay, and then you have to like go through all this, like make fun of the inn owner or accept the inn owner. There's 3 different choices you have to make, and 4 different choices sets I had to pick. And then you have to like go to the right spot, and da 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 da. It's so long. I think this might have been the longest day that we've done in the entire game. And it's not even over. Cool, thanks. Okay, next sentence. If you guys had said no, this would have been the sentence. It would have been 누구에게 가볼까? Too bad. You guys missed it. It would have been 누구에게 가볼까? So now we get to pick who do we want to go to next. Look at all this trust we have with her. We could meet one of, like, we already know it's either her or her because we've just no process of elimination. It's one of these 2. And I think because we discovered that weird charm that Yuchedin has, I think we could probably eliminate Yuchedin too. We met her 3 times and she seems suspicious. So, yeah, we could try meeting Cheshiri again just for fun, you know, because we can't meet Hansei again anyway today. I don't know. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for today. I don't know who we want to go meet. I guess we could pick Yuchedin, but it's going to make us pick again when we go next time. Okay, let's just go out of here. All right. Yeah, so thanks everyone for coming. We'll play again sometime next week. And I will see you guys again then. Take care, guys.